Oh, we don't get 2 of those. That is the looking. He's looking to his way out at this point, Harry.
Yeah, Harry's on the back.
Oh, that's
Harry.
Thank you very much. I'll click right now.
Thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been absolutely amazing
Thank you,
today.
everyone.
I think we've exactly hit 850 now, so thank you very, very much. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
I love you, NXR community. Well, hello, and welcome back to Season 3 NXR Tier 2 on a Monday, as always. I would like to say the same for a Sunday, but it wasn't on this at the USA. But alongside me tonight is, once again, Gale Force. How are we doing?
Pretty good. Had a relaxing day yesterday. No one crashed into me.
No one crashed into you. Wonderful news. Is it time for round 7, 8, 9,000? I don't even know anymore. I feel exactly the same. But it's just season 7, guys. No, it's a round 7 redo because of the connection issues we had. And the safety car issues we had at Russia last time out, but we're back at Russia. I think I put it to Russia. I have put it to Russia.
I would hope so.
But yeah, we're back and absolutely thrilled to be streaming this race for you people. Your boy is on his return. Wavy Knife, obviously back alongside Wavy with Wavy today in the Ferraris. Can't wait to see how that goes out. It comes out. Weather updates would be greatly appreciated as always, yeah, if you could either send it in chat or DM Gale Force, that would be incredibly appreciated. Right, Callum will win this race, says Luke Watkins. How do we feel about that, Gale Force?
Ooh, that's a bold move. I mean, Callum winning a race is not absurd. The guy's quick. It's just surviving the race.
Yeah. A lot of people will be struggling with that. Only 2 people will be waiting on, one of which will be Perez, who did say he'll be a couple minutes late, and the other is... Who was the other one?
The other one is Rydell, who is
yes.
subbing in for Scrivs tonight.
Should be great to see how he performs, as we see a wonderful picture sent to me by Mr. Rob. Slightly terrifying, but also beautiful at the same time. I'm really sad you can't save images apparently on Discord. It is very, very upsetting. Quali dry, race dry.
Wow. Slightly disappointing.
That is incredibly disappointing. Maybe we need a session restart.
No,
we definitely need it. Oh dear.
Should have set to just heavy rain.
Yep,
the
just
whole way through.
pain for everyone. Enjoying that an hour and a half of bloody
good news.
free.
Shape's just giving me a weather report.
Oh really? Wow.
Oh, apparently it's dry all the way.
Oh really? Wow. Great news. Great news.
Oh, another message. No rain at all.
Oh wow, no
Oh.
rain. No umbrellas today for the box heads in the stand. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm jealous of them. If only I could have such a well-defined jawline.
Really?
First car on the circuit, NXR Manoy in the house. Normally one of the first people we see out there at Q1.
It is a beautiful sight, NXR Manoy. Let's see what chat's saying. I can't see chat. Where's
He's
chat?
DM'd me on Discord as well. Jeffrey, I know!
Jeffrey, he might not know. Can we get another... Can you send a message to him on every social media? Twitter, everything. Make sure you send Gale Force the weather updates. Give him every...
a MySpace account, just so you can DM me on that.
Just give him every percentage difference as well. Increase, decrease on the weather report. That would be greatly appreciated. Why have I been DM'd? Oh, it's an even better picture by Oh my god. You know what? I'm just going to save these images. I can't even save these images?
Oh, Perez joined and has left the session. Minoy overshooting the corner on his outlap. That's a mistake.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a bit of this. And you know what? You could enjoy that.
Oh, for that. Okay, the laps are starting. We've got 2 people on a lap at the moment. It's General Jake, actually, has gone past Minoy. And will be the first person coming through on a flying lap. I believe that's a Devon Butler helmet.
Oh dear.
Is he trying to be the bad guy?
Oh, here we go, number 29, nearly invalidates. I was
Well-known fan of Billie Eilish, General Jake.
No. So I've been with the new track out, Imola. How have you been finding that track? You giving it some laps? Or?
It's fun. It's a surprising challenge through some of the corners.
Yeah.
Like, it feels harder to get through the chicanes than you would expect.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Got some time. I thought I'd do a cheeky 50% round there. And wow. wow, was I in for a shock. People sending
strict
it.
Track limits.
Huh?
Hope you enjoy the strict track limits around there.
Oh, pain. Pain is the only response to that. But it's the AI. The AI just try overtake you whatever corner possible.
They modelled it after Bottas this year with George Russell.
Uh,
Now, as we come to the end of the lap, General Jake will be the first person to set a time. Going in. Puts in a 1:32.843. Minoy comes across the line with 35.101 behind them.
we have a McLaren.
It'll be
Night Owl.
Night Owl.
What time can he pull out in the McLaren? It's a 1:32.5, 3/10 quicker than any other driver so far. Rob's saying no, damn you,
Oh,
Josh.
Motorcycle's had an issue on his outlap.
Oh no.
Brewmaster's gone past him also on an outlap. Brewmaster,
where's he gone?
Motorcycle just getting out the way, because I think that's an Alpine. That's a Williams, I believe, actually, on a flying lap. Indeed it is, it's lots.
What time could she pull out?
Oh, Motorcycle is on a wheel now.
Motorcycle's on a wheel? Oh no.
That explains the issues. Lots
can't
jumps
hear-
up to P3
Wait,
over 34.6.
Halsey says he can't hear anything on stream.
Oh,
The audio's all fine for me.
let
I'd
me-
recommend turning the volume up.
Let me throw on my PC headset, although I do want to point out before I do. Wavy Knife, P2, 32.7 on mediums.
Oh yeah, I haven't even got the tyre compounds up. There we go, Honest Raccoon, a driver who really impressed in Spa. Impresses again, a 1:32.0. General Jake improves to a 1:32.5. Ali, evening, Mr. Ali. I can. You beauties, wonderful. So it's clearly a Halsey issue, and
Yeah, I don't know. I threw on my PC headset, I can hear it. I don't know what's going on there. Also, Perez now in the session.
Yep, that is what we love to see. How this is
Heading
some
out of the
issues
pits
coming
now.
in, but nice to see that he's in and in a permanent seat now for the Red Bull. After some interesting. Wait, what?
Brewmaster invalidated on the exit of the final turn.
Oh, damn, he's invalidated for this lap. Oh
Yeah, he
no.
invalidated his his lap, which was a
32.1.
32. Yeah,
Oh no.
and this one's gone as well. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Sorry, as you were saying.
Yeah, Perez obviously, well, not obviously, he now has a full-time seat at Red Bull, as a Ferrari has gone off turn 1. I don't know what's happened there. Is it Wavy Knife? It is not Wavy Knife. Wavy Knife's passing. Oh, it's Wavy. He just went straight on and stopped for a bit. No damage, no nothing. He seems to be fine. But yeah, anyway, Sergio Perez, full-time seat for Red Bull for the next season. Well, not next season. Oh dear, I don't even know what I'm on about anymore nowadays. Full-time seat for the rest of this season in the Red Bull. He did seem to be that it was going to be no jinx, but you know, I don't even know what. I don't think either of us properly know.
I believe the word hate boner is appropriate as to what happened to him.
Fastest lap Wookie with a 1:31.7 on the medium compound.
Wookie and Wavy feeling very confident.
Very confident.
Who is on a flying lap right now?
Perez.
Brewmaster's starting another. I think Perez might be that. What the hell happened back there?
What?
Who is that? That's Jay's. Jay's and Halsey having a little malfunction at the junction on the last turn there.
Malfunction at the junction. Ali will be
Jay's
proud
went
you
way
made
off
that.
circuit.
Oh, invalidated by Halsey on turn what? Well, turn 2. It's turn 2, right?
The little kink to the left is turn 3.
Yeah, because
it's
you have
like
the
flat
first
right
flat
1,
right, yeah.
braking for the right-hander of 2, kink left 3, and then the never-ending turn 4. It reminds you of just the circuit in general. It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's
You can't leave. You can't get off the ride. You do not pass go. You do not collect £200. As Perez enters the third sector.
Purple sector 2 from the beautiful Perez. Let's see what time he can bring up. And there's an issue for Motorcycle as he is now out of qualifying.
Ooh. Why is he... I'm going to have a look at Wavy, see where that car is as Perez comes through the final turn.
Here we go. 32-1. Slots in P3.
It's
10th
gone.
behind on this Raccoon and that. Oh no,
Callum.
counter is up to 5.
Callum, I think
Oh
invalidated
dear.
because he's
Oh
having to
dear.
go again.
I'm never saying oh no again. It's oh dear from now on.
Well, you just have to make sure that when you say oh no, it sounds as sarcastic as possible, because then no one can tell if you actually mean it or not. Like someone crashes, oh no!
Anyway.
Oh no, what do you do?
What a shame. That is quite the shame. Anyway. Oh, and there we have a remaster finally setting a valid time of a 1:31.9. Wow, wow, wee, wow. This is fun. This is a lot of fun.
Jay's has set a time, but it's only a 34.7. We know there's a lot more pace in there from him.
Talking about a lot of pace. Callum 11 coming through to sector 2 and the sector 2. No purple sector. 105.5 after the first 2 sectors from Callum 11. A very, very strong driver in terms of quali pace, but when it comes to race pace, he just hasn't seemed to keep it together.
Well, he has the race pace. He just either I don't even know what it is at this point. I don't know if it's just he lacks consistency, makes too many mistakes, or gets caught in other people's mistakes, but goes P3, 131. When did Remaster go P2? Did we miss that?
I did say here.
Okay, I missed that.
Rydell's in.
Yes, Rydell was here in the second Mercedes. I completely missed Remaster going P2. He was surprisingly good in qualifying last week.
Very, very good. If you'd like some news, check your DMs.
Oh no. Oh.
Just laugh. No comment, just laugh. Callum 11, very, very solid time. But you have to be shocked. You have to be surprised at how good that time from Wookie was. At the fastest time by 2/10, and on the harder compound. Halsey starting his lap now. Let's see what time he can pull out the bag. But I think we're going to ride on board first with Night Owl. Actually, we're not, because he's invalidated. Shock. J-Ball starting his lap. I don't know who would be next to I think it might actually be Halsey. Let's ride on board with Halsey for a bit. And that is quite the interesting one. Don't you think?
Yep.
Halsey.
Yep.
Wow, what's your take on his season so far?
I think he's had a very strong season. I mean, came in as a reserve for the first couple races. Put in, I think, podiums in his first 4 starts.
First 3 races, he bagged some podiums. Got an unfortunate result in France.
35.
Won Spain, and then got P4 in Australia.
He's been very good, like all season. Considering the fact that he didn't have a seat when the season started, as he honestly improves turn 2.
Yeah.
That would be a much nicer corner. Who is on a flying lap right now? No, I think he's done a very good job. I think I believe he's still in contention for the championship, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here we go. Championship situation at the moment. Rob leading on 101 points. 3 points behind him is Scrivs. And then, oh god, don't make me do maths. 14 points behind Rob is Halsey. And with 5 races to go, that could very easily change.
Very, very easily. And remember, Wookie could play a massive part of this as well. Massive part of this title battle. Not to win it, obviously, but to play a massive part in choosing the outcome.
I think... Now, I don't quite remember the last couple seasons perfectly off the top of my head. I'm very sorry for yawning, because I hear that got you too.
Yep. It's fine.
But I believe Wookie has had a little bit of a habit of being very quick in qualifying, and a couple mistakes, a couple problems when it comes to races. So I think he's in a very similar boat to Callum. He could easily play a huge part in deciding who is champion this season.
Yeah.
But he could also play no part at all, depending on how things end up.
NXR Manoy improves, slows himself up into P13. People in the drop zone at the moment, Rio Phantom, who's yet to come out, Wavy, Rydell, and Rob, and obviously Motorcycle, who will be out anyway.
I believe. Pretty sure I've seen Rio out on circuit. Rydell has a spin in the middle sector, just avoids the wall.
Oh dear.
Got yellow flags in the middle sector. Oh, it's just Shaman getting out of the way.
Oh, it's just Shaman, full stop.
That's where that sentence ends. I thought I'd seen Rio Phantom out on circuit. I don't know if he may have invalidated his times or not.
But apparently a Red Bull is next. But that's Perez, I think, on his outlap. We have a Ferrari.
That'll be
Is it
Wavy.
It is. Is he improving?
He hasn't set a time yet.
Set a time, but his time's at 1:32.3 on the medium compound for Wavy. Who do we have next? Oh, it was Lots, and she can't improve.
Doesn't
Rydell.
improve.
Obviously not selling a great time, but that's Rob, Icelandic Rob, on the mediums with a 1:32.1. We have another Ferrari next. It's Wavy Knife. Can he improve? No, he can't. 3.5 seconds down on his time. Scatic Hurdle, nearly a second, 2 seconds down, so he must be recharging, going for another lap. We had Callum 11 go again. No changes on the timesheets. The next driver's coming through. 4-lap old softs Manoy's on as he drops into the drop zone.
It's a close little battle at the back between. I know at the very least it's between Shaman, Lots, and Manoy. They're the people who seem to maybe get points if people have issues, but I know Manoy has only just jumped up ahead of Lots on the grid. I think maybe about a lap or two ago. So one of these three could make it through. Or maybe none of them, because Rydell and Rio, both in the Mercedes, very quick and have not set representative times yet.
Exactly. Just on board with Shaman at the moment. Hasn't had the. What do you make of this year? His season so far. Currently
It's been-
16th.
Oh,
2
Minot
points
invalidates
finishes.
behind him. Oh, J-Wall's crashed
Oh,
in the middle of
dear.
Sector 2.
It doesn't have the same ring.
Oh,
to
he's
it.
in the middle of the road.
Oh,
He's
Rydell.
kind of bounced off the wall. Rydell just makes it in.
Just about. With a time of 1:33.0, but this is not looking good for J-Wall. Can Shaman improve? 1:33.1 is the time to beat. He can't beat it. He does improve. It's a 1:33.7. Manoy's behind. Can't improve either. We now have Night Owl, who's on par with his time. Can he improve? Currently P11, so he seems to be safe and sound at the moment, but still can improve. Doesn't improve.
Rio is being he's playing it very close to the track limits in Sector 3. He was right on the edge of maybe invalidating.
See what's
And honestly, it seems unnecessarily risky.
1:31.7 for Rio Fensum. And Shaman's round.
Is there more time left than we thought?
Yeah, there might be.
Oh, I think there might be, because I think Manoy is pushing. I don't know. Oh wait, no. Oh, the timer ended between Shaman and Manoy.
Oh, wow.
So Manoy didn't get to set a second lap after invalidating. Shaman did, but I believe he spun out, so there's no improvement here.
Yeah, he's kind of missing his entire front wing, as there's a wild soft tyre in the middle of the track.
Oh, that'll be J-Walls.
They took the car but forgot the tyres.
Souvenirs.
Exactly. What's chat saying? All dry, by the way, no rain. That's great to see. Jeff was saying there was about two seconds left. Wait, what? 2 minutes 20.
Wait, 2 minutes 20? Stream is 40 seconds ahead?
What? So that means Manoy can make a time. Did he make a time? I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know. Well, the thing is, like, Manoy definitely doesn't have control of his car.
Yeah.
But Shaman does, so I think the time just ran out in
Oh
between
my
the two.
god. Sorry, I've just noticed this in chat. Helsy's pointed out J-Wall's out by 1,000th of a second to J.
Oh.
Wow.
J-Wall would be out either way, but, like, wow. Jays gets himself in by
It's incredible.
1,000th.
How about that?
Well then.
Well, there we have it. Classification. Motorcycle will be starting back at the grid with his unfortunate crash and unable to set a time before that crash. Helsey. Lots, P19 and the Williams, alongside Manoy, and then just ahead is Shaman, and then J-Wall, unfortunately crashing on his second run. And that is the 5 out of qualifying for Q1.
I don't think... Well, I was going to say, I don't think there's many surprises with who's been eliminated, other than, obviously, the people that crashed. J-Wall normally getting into Q2. I think what's interesting is that Rob, Wavy, and Wookie all deciding to just use the mediums, and it was plenty good enough for them to get through to the next session.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Can't do turn 2. Turn 2's easy. It's just a 90-degree right-hander.
If I speak. Not able to make that stable, consistent input.
Do you mean turn 4?
Yeah.
Ah.
There we go, confirmation. oh boy, oh boy. On to Q2. Something I would like to mention. If there's any people who'd be interested, obviously we have 26 people in here right now. If anyone's interested in becoming, you know, someone with higher authority within the league, or would like to come in the booth for commentary and be part of these streams, or simply hasn't raced in general, then please DM one of the owners, or just throw any ideas you got in the chat, in the Discord and chat. Actually, we'd absolutely love to see some ideas in the chat. We can obviously discuss them here with you. And also, if you have any concerns about anything within the league, then absolutely share your thoughts.
We do accept heavy bribes, so if you're wanting to become an admin...
Heavy bribes. Heavy bribes.
We're not picky.
Jeffrey says himself and Gale Force commentating Tier 1 next season. How do you feel about that?
I'm scared.
Terrified.
Mum, come pick me up, I'm scared.
Somebody
Halsey.
help me.
Halsey is the first person on the circuit.
How many pounds for being an owner?
Ooh.
I'd say...
How many pounds you got?
Yeah.
Here we go, Halsey, coming up to be the first person onto a flying lap. Is on the medium tyres. Honest Raccoon is also on the mediums, as is Rydell. Those three feel like maybe they can get into...
£10,000. Sorry, £10,000.
I'll sell you the league for £10,000.
I will give you my owner if you give me £10,000.
I don't own the league, but you know, if you pay me £10,000, I'll say you own it.
We will
I'll make you
bow
an
down
NFT
to
of
you.
the NXR league.
Wait, £10 for the Ali ASMR mixtape? Hold up. Hold up.
I'm pretty sure Ali's rate is a bit higher than that. Man's expensive now, that's why we couldn't get him for this season.
Ooh. Someone said hashtag free my... No. Nope.
Savage sausage.
Savage sausage.
What a silly savage sausage.
What a silly savage sausage. Free my... Hashtag free my nope.
Just free the nope.
Oh dear. Free...
What's ya?
Oh dear.
Ooh, I know something. Hold on. There's a fun thing you can do, right?
What's a fun thing I could do?
Well, no. I'll do this because it's fun. Let's see. How do we go about this?
Oh, I'm doing this right now. All right, guys, get ready for a prediction.
There we go. Got that in there. That'll be fun.
Oh my god.
I need to go.
Alright, minute-long prediction. Are you guys ready?
Uh-oh.
Prediction has started. Will we free Jinx? Is this a yeah or a no? Put your money in. Let us know what you think.
I will say quickly, while this has been going on and we're messing around.
Oh yeah, time's coming.
Currently P1 on the soft tires, Wavy Knife in P2, just ahead of Wavy in P3, Brewmaster P4, making it a trio of Ferrari power. Halsey currently P5 on the mediums, And he called him Rocket Raccoon. That's not right. That's copyright infringement.
Oh, no.
Honest Raccoon in P6 on the mediums as well. Sonic Hurdle, Night Owl, Jays, Rio round out the top 10. Those bottom 4 also on softs. Perez currently on a flying lap. Coming through the final turn now on the soft tyres. Goes P5. Callum, Rob, Jake yet to leave the pits. Rydell has just started his flying lap, just behind Perez.
Prediction ended. Managed prediction. Here we go. Wow, 41% of people said yes. That sucks. They
That's
put in
unfortunate.
15k for yes.
Oh no!
Idiot! Idiot! Oh dear. I do kind of want to just. Can I cancel this? I don't want to.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Ice Cream. He put in 14k on yes.
Oh,
It's an unfortunate one.
No, that is. It's not looking good for Ice Cream.
Also, while Rydell is just coming through the second sector, I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't care what the hell issue like people have with each other, whether it's Milkman and the Josh, Wilsey and Milkman. I don't care. I don't care about Jinx. I don't care about that situation. Take it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm 100% with this. Like we're not involved with this. We don't want to hear. If you guys have like an issue with each other, just deal with it in your own DMs or something. Don't just flood the chat with it, please. It's not what you really want to see. Also, with this prediction, I can't find a way of refunding this. So unless someone tells me how to, I'm just gonna say no, we will not. So yeah. Well, get involved, damn it. 7 minutes to go, Q2. People opting for the softs to start with, following what Ice Cream managed to. Oh, give me my points, Max. Hashtag free. Wait, what? Careful.
Nobody wants a burnt chicken nugget. Yeah.
No one
Sorry.
wants a burnt chicken nugget. I'm just having a little gander. I've got no pace through Sector 3, says Perez. That is unfortunate. It seems that Wookiee's really finding this super comfortable. A great day so far for Ferrari, it seems. Look at that. And I do remember you saying something about nearly a second difference.
Ooh. You're trying to get me to remember about 2 weeks ago. That's difficult. Rio Fensom has retired. Oh, hold on. What has happened on the start straight? General Jacko, Rio Fensom have had some sort of coming together. They're both out. I think the stewards are going to end up looking at that one after the race, because what on earth happened there?
I have no idea. But poor Night Owl, he had to move out the way a little bit from General Jake, so it kind of hindered his line a little bit. But wow.
That's an unusual one. Icelandic Rob is on a flying lap now, as is Night Owl. Actually, Static Huddle. Coming down the back straight, I think.
Luke Watkins saying ban Chaotix if I don't get my points. Oh, that's given. Because you said that, I want to press yes now. If you're wanting me to be banned, I'm more inclined to say yes.
Actually, Rob is the first person on a flying lap. I just had a quick look through. Hurdle is on an in lap, and I believe Night Owl is as well. So Rob coming down the back straight on his flyer. That is very close between Wavy and Wavy.
Yeah, Wavy performing super well today.
The fact that Wavy Knife has chosen to reserve in the Ferrari seems like he's trying to make the job extra difficult for us, and I'm kind of scared.
It is.
And now they're
not...
seeming like they're going to be starting together as well.
Oh, I can't.
Standing up,
Oh, wait,
P4 with a 131.6 puts him fairly safe for now.
There we go. I returned the points. I deleted and returned points, guys. Don't worry. Wavy with a solid Q2 on his return.
Callum 11, starting a flyer now. Well, I say starting a flyer, he's just finished Sector 1. Let me try and get the lap data up. Oh, and that's invalidated. Too wide through the right-hander.
So I feel like Wookiee will inevitably get pole position. So what I'm thinking is, will Perez get top 5? For quali, will Perez get top 5? Yeah. Nah. Alright, we got a 2-minute prediction going on right now. Will Perez get top 5? This is top 5 for Q3. So for the final standings of qualifying, will Perez get into the top 5? Let us know.
Sorry, I'm just replying to someone quickly.
Callum
on another flyer.
Luke Watkins saying, I started on 2.4k, now I have 1.2k. Well, that is quite a shame because the thing did say it would refund all points back, so that is unfortunate for some. 5k on yes for Perez on top 5. What are you thinking, Gale Force? Where do you think he'll pop out?
I'm thinking Perez definitely has the potential for a top 5. But you know what?
You have to remember Halsey on the mediums right behind as well. It's a close one. Close one to
I feel
call.
like it's also probably worth remembering that we're both part of Red Bull and AlphaTauri in some way, so there may be a slight bias to both of us. But I think he's...
Talking about Perez, how do you think his race went in real life yesterday? Bear in mind he couldn't even drink.
Apparently he had diarrhea before the race as well, so as dehydrated as anything to begin with. So that sounds like a nightmare for him. I think getting third is great.
That is beautiful sense.
I mean, you go for what? From lap 20 to the end of the race with no drink in Texas, driving an F1 car, while sick? Nah, that's a lot. And Perez jumps up to P3.
Ooh, and the prediction just ended. 91% say yes, 9% say no. Ooh. Well, if he doesn't get the top 5, then whoever betted on no will get 11 times the amount they put down.
I'll be honest, much like last week where I kind of want someone to do well, I may or may not have bet no on Perez getting top 5 because there's a good payday there if he doesn't.
There is a very good payday if he doesn't.
500.
You're the someone bet 10 then. Someone literally
Yes.
bet 10. Someone wasn't confident at all.
Let's see this. Oh, apparently according to General Jake, he came out of the pits. On his map he saw a Merc, thought he was on a flying lap, stopped to let him by, and then the Merc went into the back of him. So seemingly the Merc came out of the pits, but Jake thought he was coming by on circuit and got caught out by it. Huh.
Wow. A lot of discussion, I'm sure, will be thrown into the incident reports. Remember, if you have any incidents or have seen anything that needs to be reported, please do clip it and then send it into the incident reports section.
Honest Raccoon. Sorry, Honest Raccoon just jumped up to P5.
Oh, hello. Where does that come from then?
Oh, and Jay's has crashed.
Oh, no.
Jay's crashed in the final sector. He's out of the session. Rydell was coming by. His time is invalidated. He's not going to improve. Halsey currently on a flying lap. On mediums, he might be able to get a little bit more out of it. But Night Owl is also on a flying lap.
He does improve. P7.
P7.
That is incredible.
Night Owl coming into the final couple turns. He's a 10th down. He needs less than a 10th improvement to knock out Sciatic Hurdle, who will not get to improve. He's already done. And
he does improve, but it's not enough! It's not enough! And Night Owl.
Oh!
What?
Rob was the last person on the flying lap. I switched to him and he clobbered the inside curb on like the chicane in the final sector. Slid and slammed the outside wall with his left rear tyre.
Oh dear. Well, there you have it. And that will be the end of Q2, and the driver's able to come into the race. Starting on the mediums was only Rob and Halsey. Oh, sorry. It was only Halsey, sorry. Halsey, the only driver, opting for the medium start. And we all know how that went, especially looking at the Josh's race last time out in Russia for Tier 1. His battle between himself and... between himself and Ice Cream. Ice Cream on the softer compound and... starting on the softer compound and just was simply a different class. I don't know... still to this day, I'm not sure if he had any damage or anything, but... wow. It's going to be a tough ask for Halsey, but if there's any chance to prove how good he is, starting on the mediums is the way to do it.
I think... Well, I ran this strategy in the actual race.
Yeah.
In the Tier 1 race, sorry. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's quite the best way to go. It seemed like it was quick, but I think the time you lose at the initial start and then before you pit onto your set of softs is way more than you can gain back on your softs at the end.
Yeah.
But Halsey is also, I think, probably a better driver than me in terms of like pace, so he may be able to get more out of it than I can. As we move on to Q3.
Q3, here we go.
First car out is a McLaren, is it? Oh, no, it's an Alpine. Honest Raccoon jumping in front of the McLaren, and the AlphaTauri of Halsey also jumps in the way. Horrible time for Wookie, just getting unsafe releases left, right, and centre. Now, who do we think's going to get pole? Because there's a load of very quick-looking drivers here in this session.
I mean, if Wookie's able to keep it together, I feel like it's already a done deal. But on the off chance that he can't keep it together, I think drivers like Wavy, Perez, Raccoon, Callum, I feel like everyone in this qualifying session for Q3 has a chance.
There's two people that I would be tempted to say may not be able to fight for pole, but I think one of them has proven us wrong last week at Australia, and that's Remaster. My first instinct is to say he might not be one of the ones able to fight for pole, but
Maybe Sciatic Hurdle another.
he's been very quick. Hurdle was the other one that I was thinking might be a little off.
Yep.
At least in terms of, compared to his teammate, I think Rob has had the edge over Hurdle most of this season. Not to say that Hurdle's not been running well. I think Hurdle's had very good pace and has been fairly close to Rob more often than not. What is actually the championship looking like between those two? Obviously, Rob leading.
So Night
Well,
Owl.
it's been...
Oh, Night Owl didn't make it, did he?
Nope.
Yeah, 'cause he...
Night Owl missed out by 100th of a second from Sciatic Hurdle.
He's currently 5th in the championship, 1 point behind Rio Fensum, who obviously crashed with General Jake for in Q2. That could be a massive turn in the tables for the driver standings. Let's have a little look at
I
the
just had a look
constructor.
at Hurdle's performance so far this season. He's
yeah.
been fairly consistent, 2 7th places and a 6th. It's just the other 4 results have all been DNFs, which is not ideal for him or the Aston Martin team, especially with how strong Rob is looking. I feel like they'd probably like to have him a bit closer so that he can play a bit more of a wingman role, because I don't think any of the championship contenders have really had that help from a teammate so far. Although I've just remembered Scribs isn't here.
Scribs is not here.
That's huge for the championship.
That is gigantic for the championship. Massive chance for Rob to extend his lead, or even a chance for Halsey to close the gap up.
Yeah, I think
Rio-
what?
Go.
Top 2 will be good enough for Halsey to take second in the championship.
Yeah.
Wookie 31-2, Halsey 31-3, the first 2 laps coming in quickly, followed by Raccoon with a 31-4.
Alright,
Next is Hurdle.
so yeah, P4 would also be good
32-0.
enough for Halsey to jump up to second, which is absolutely absurd.
Oh yeah, I can't do maths. Rob 31-5, so 3 attempts covering the top 4 at the moment. Hurdle about half a second off of his teammate in 5th. The first of the wavies coming through the final turn, manages to keep it valid, 31-6. Callum on an outlap, Brewmaster invalidated. Perez will be the next one coming through.
33-2 for Sector 1. Let's see, you should be low 105s, I think, or into the 104s maybe. 104.9. Very, very decent first couple of sectors for Perez. Let's see where he can line up. Can he fulfill his the top 5 prediction? He has not got a helmet on. That is quite worrying.
I think that's a glitch if you join mid-session, because I think Rydal also didn't have a helmet.
Oh no. Final corner now. Perez. P3 a 131.4, and it's actually quite close, you know, a 10th
4
between.
tenths,
Yeah,
covering the top 6.
that is incredible.
Callum goes very wide and somehow stays valid there. Goes very wide again. That is surprisingly valid track limits there from Callum 11.
So let's compare this to Perez here. 104.9 for the first 2 sectors, and it's maybe that's why.
Ah,
Maybe that's why.
Brewmaster
104.9
coming
for
through.
Brewmaster. Purple sector 2 apparently as well.
this could be huge for
Brewmaster.
Brewmaster.
Can he
I
make
said-
the C? Can he? Is he on the front page?
I said he might not be able to.
Oh!
I said he might not be able to contend for the pole position. He may be here just to shut me up immediately, because he comes through the final turn now. The 131.6 just keeps it in the lines.
But you could
P6.
see, especially in that final sector, there is a lot of time to gain for
yeah.
Remaster. So,
Ah,
driver to watch for sure.
I think from just hearing from Callum 11 in the chat, he got damage, which is what was going on that flying lap there. So that's why he was exploring the track limits.
Yeah. Let's have a little look in the Discord. Callum says he is a donut. Night Owl, very, very unhappy with how that went out. But I've also been given a clip by General Jake of what happened.
Who's on an outlap at the moment? Halsey would be the first person on an outlap at the moment to start their lap. I believe Rumaster is on an in lap. Don't think he'll be going a second time on those subs. Halsey trying to improve the layout here at the Sochi Autodrome, and honestly, I think he's doing a good job.
Ooh.
Yes, Rumaster is into the pits, so he definitely wasn't setting up for a second. More and more people starting to head out for what will most likely be their final runs of the session. Halsey will be the first one to start, and he will not be getting a lap in this time. A little too wide out the final turn, and that's invalidated.
That is quite a shame. I did just have a little look at that clip, and it is an interesting one.
Oh dear.
But you could also have a look here. It's in the team chat.
Okay. Wavy Knife, now the next person to actually start their flying lap. He does keep it within the lines on the last turn, so he will begin the lap.
Oh dear.
Sadek Hurdle not too far behind. Does Wavy not have a helmet on either? No, he does, it's just white. Okay. Thank God, I thought half of the grid is driving around with no helmets. We're gonna get shut down by health and safety.
Wookie starting his lap now. Can he somehow improve that 1:31.2? I have no idea what pole was last time out for tier 1. I know it, yeah, and even pole for tier 2.
I can find the tier 2. If you give me a moment, I'll go look for that. Wavy Knife set a decent time in the first sector. He's not set a lap yet, so we don't really know if he's improving or not.
Halsey? Oh, I was gonna say.
Invalidated.
Yeah, sorry, I looked straight at the delta and it said 1.7 seconds up. So I was kind of concerned.
1:05.0 through the middle sector for Wavy Knife, so maybe a tenth off at most off of what we've seen from Perez and Rumaster through that middle sector.
Gatic Hurdle having an issue as well in the first couple, in the second sector, sorry. Who do we have next? Is Wookie. Purple in the second sector. Is it
comes
time
through.
for Wookie to shine?
31.7. Not ideal, but once again, very close to his teammate. Those two seemingly inseparable today. Hurdle. Recharging to go again. So now it's Wookie.
Can he
One
do
turn
it?
to go.
Can he improve? He can by 5 tenths! 1:30.7 for Wookie in the McLaren. And he'll be loving that every day of the week. Callum 11 invalidating. Who's next? I think that's an Alfa Romeo. I think that's Rumaster on an outlap.
Rumaster on an outlap. Honest Raccoon on an outlap. It's Wavy. Half a tenth down in the first sector. Well, sorry, in the second sector, but the final sector. God, I'm muddling words. The final sector is very easy to gain time as he comes into the last
Remember,
two corners.
Halsey's right behind as well. So here.
Oh, Wavy Knife has crashed.
Oh no! And Wavy can't improve. Halsey does improve. He gets the time that originally he needed, but needs to somehow find another 5 attempts now. A 1:31.2 is a great time. I think Perez is starting his lap. We have Rob starting his lap. Obviously, as mentioned, Wavy
Hurdle.
Knife out of the session.
Hurdle half a second off of his teammate currently, but is up by 2 temps at the moment in the middle sector. He's going to need a little more in the final just to gain any positions here. But Wavy Knife unable to improve any more, and that's 3 attempts to hurdle. Puts him just ahead of the Ferrari. I believe Wookie is out of fuel going through that final sector, so he's not going to be doing any more this session.
Honest Raccoon.
Honest
improving
Raccoon.
by a tenth, or nearly a tenth anyway. Coming through the first couple of sectors now. Sector 3. As mentioned, you can gain so much time in this final sector, but can he keep it together? At the time he's gaining right now can make him jump into P3, but can he improve even more and jump himself into P2? Can he get pole position? It's 31-3 for Honest Raccoon.
Brewmaster out the final turn,
Oh,
keeps it valid.
wow.
P2 for the Alfa Romeo.
Incredible.
Next up's Wavy.
Wavy. P6.
P6.
Alpha
Halsey
Tower.
coming through again.
Oh no.
He's down. He's not improving. Is Perez improving? And Perez is improving by 2 tenths.
Here we go. Final corner. Oh, he lost a
Big
little
wiggle.
bit. But it's a 1:31.2. Can Rob? Oh, Rob's in the pits.
Robert
And
his Callum has
Callum-
invalidated.
Oh dear. And that's pole position for Wookie. And the top 5 for Perez. So congratulations, everyone.
Oh, Callum's had a crash. He's got a front wing missing entirely.
Oh no.
What on earth happened there?
30.4 is apparently the pole time for tier 1.
Oh, well then.
Uh,
Well, there's Callum coming across the line. I believe that was looking like close to a 3-minute lap time there. He's absolutely flying without that front wing. But that is
Absolutely.
your top 10.
How about that, guys? And yeah, I can choose the outcome. There you go, Perez. Enjoy your money.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
I lost 500.
Apparently the wheels said no.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, Wookie putting it on pole in the McLaren. Brewmaster P2, Halsey P3, Perez P4, Honest Raccoon P5, Wavy and Rob 6th and 7th, so Attic Hurdle just behind his teammate, only 2 temps off. Wavy Knife, and then Callum unable to set a time.
Well, there we go. Shit. I'll let you choose this prediction now for the race. What are we feeling?
Can Wookie win?
Can Wookie win? Yeah, I'm sure he can win. It's just whether or not he
Will
wants to.
Wookie win? Okay, we're gonna set the ready up time as 21:32 for those listening at home. 21:32. So it gives you 4 minutes to sort out your strategies, sort out everything else. And then we will be underway.
Alright, I'm setting a 2-minute prediction. There you go. Will Wookie win? Oh yeah, and oh, here we go. I feel like this is very, very important here. We have a new follower of TauBotCZ.
Sounds like
Thank
fun.
you, thank you very much for the follow, and hope you enjoy your stay. But that puts the counter up to 299 followers. Who will be number 300? Alright, will Wookie win? 2k put on absolutely not. 3k, 3.5k, 4.5k. No one has faith in Wookie, it
That's rather
seems.
cruel.
That is awful. And someone just put 10 on, yeah, just hoping for some insane money. Oh my, 6k on that.
Callum has left the session. Callum's disconnected.
Again, no.
Oh, Callum.
Oh dear.
Call up Mackey's. Tell them to sort out their Wi-Fi.
Sort
What's
it
going
out.
on there?
Sort it out, Wookie. Oh, someone put an extra 20 on Wookie. Oh, here we go. Surely the money should be coming in now. If you get to 300, I'm unfollowing. No, if you unfollow, you're getting banned.
1k now on Wookie winning.
1k.
The fans are coming in.
The Wookie fans are flooding. It should be flooding in
Oh.
now. Predict.
Mess
What
with
would
the
I
wiki
think?
Stands, they're scary.
30 seconds. Throw your money in. 6 people saying no. 3 saying yes. And the 3 saying yes are clearly very unsure on yes, seeing that there's only a K in there. Wilsey says he is skint when it comes to NXR points.
Okay, Callum, if you join back, make sure you don't take control until after the race starts.
Yeah.
Because if you try and take control before that, it can cause issues with the game. Luke Watkins is getting banned.
Luke Watkins, alright, see you later.
But yeah, if you join back, just make sure you don't. Oh, 10 minutes?
10 whole minutes. That is what you've done to me.
Aw, that's
Unbelievable. I am
harsh.
fuming. Wait, I can't find him. Where is
Yeah,
he?
make sure
I'm
you
getting
don't
back.
join. Make sure you don't like select to take control until after the race starts, just because otherwise it will. Sometimes you'll just be stuck on the grid.
Oh
disconnected
wow!
there.
Alright,
Jesus.
I'll time you out because you just followed. Can we get some love for Luke Watkins for following the chat, following NXR? That is what we
Oh,
love
Miss
to
Raccoon.
see. Enjoy.
Enjoy the race, guys. Thank
Wow.
you. Good luck in your race, sir.
Good luck, mate. His first message in the chat, and it's a good luck message. That is what we love to see.
What a lovely chat.
Alright, I'm going to mod you now. What?
Wait, who are you?
No.
Not Honest Raccoon.
Anyway,
Just under a... there we go. We've hit 21:32. The ready ups should be coming in soon.
there we go, yeah.
Or like now. Like right now.
Maybe they haven't got the right times.
There it is.
Maybe they're not in the same time zone.
That's fine. They got it.
They've recognized. Shall I wait to join the session, says Callum11.
You can join the session, just don't try and take control of your car until after the race starts, just so that issue is hopefully avoided. It may mean a situation where your AI jumps the start. If that happens, sensible thing, just drop back to like around where you should have started. So drop back to like around 10th place ish when you're able to.
I mean, he's gonna
Just to
have to
be-
do a drive-through
Oh.
anyway, right? I don't know. Or does...
No, because if the AI jumps the start, the AI is doing its
Yeah.
thing.
But be safe when you drop back. Don't, just break in the middle of the track.
Unless, has he got control now?
We can have a little look. Callum
Because his
11.
AI moved a little early on the start.
No, he's ghosted.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. You'll just drop back to last? Okay, fair enough. That I would have
fine
said
with me.
10th place, but like if that's how you want to do it, then fair dues. I'm not gonna tell you to do otherwise. Right, let's have a look. What's important here is what tyres is everyone on? The top 12, apart from Halsey, starting on the soft tyres. In the middle, both Mercedes on the mediums. General Jake and J-Wall also on mediums, trying to recover for Honda. Shaman, Minoy, Lots, Motorcycle starting on the softs. So, softs, seemingly the way to go. I think I agree.
Yep.
And then, a couple outliers on the mediums. We'll see how they do throughout the race. I think the thing that would be concerning comes from the potential issue of safety cars. Because if safety cars come out at the right time, or the wrong time, depending on who you are, those can completely ruin certain people's strategies.
Absolutely. And yeah, how's chat feeling about this race?
Ooh,
What is
here's a fun idea.
What is a fun
Ju-
idea?
We won't do this as an actual prediction, but just a thought. I've just remembered what happened during the Tier 1 race here. How many cars do you think make it to Turn 2? Or,
Ooh,
better question, how many cars don't make it to Turn 2?
that is the golden question.
Pack all coming round to form up on the grid. Wookie seems to have gotten a bit ahead of the pack, Brewmaster as well, so they're going to be sat on the grid on that front row for quite a while. Halsey with the big bunch of cars up behind him, hoping that the grid forms up quickly.
Quickly. It's not looking good for her. We're
I'm good at
tired.
words.
We don't want to be here. We're binning off
I'm not even
NXR.
tired, I'm just stupid.
A mix of both. A mix of both.
That's being generous.
And there it is, the 100th follow.
300? 200?
300.
300.
300.
Here we go.
Oh,
the grid
Jesus.
is formed up. Lights are coming on.
Coming up to 5 red lights. And the lights are out. And off goes Callum 11. Wavy
Oh.
knife. Gets a jump for start. Probably distracted by Callum 11. And there we
Yep.
go. What a
That's
start,
a
you have to
great
say,
start
from
for
Wookie. A fantastic start. Remaster.
Oh, there's a lot of movement at the back.
There is a
Everyone
lot of
seems
movement.
like they're making it through safely.
Oh, a bit of
between Wavy and Night Owl. A little more contact further back. I believe that was with a Haas or a Red Bull. I saw red and white. I don't know. I can't tell the difference from a distance.
Jay trying to make around the outside, but can't make the
Oh.
move because he had Wavy on the inside of Night Owl. Now Night Owl completely sandwiched there. Nowhere to go. And talk about nowhere to go. It's Callum 11 into the wall, it
He's
seems.
just taking... No, he's taken control and he's gone wide to
Oh,
do
he's
like
good.
he said of handing
Yeah.
positions back because of his AI jump starting.
That is
Fair enough,
absolutely
respectable. He's down in P15, that's way lower than...
Oh, and that's Wavy out of the race!
Huge
That's
for
a
Wavy.
virtual safety car, and for a driver who had
That
a lot
can't
of
be only a
promising.
virtual, that's going to turn into a full show.
For a driver who was showing a lot of promising pace throughout the entire of qualifying, it is quite a shame to see Wavy go out like that.
This is unfortunately the trend with Mr. Wavy. Last season, very strong in Tier 2. One of the quickest guys there, fighting for the championship with Riot Astonish. And then, I can't remember the exact number, but I think it was a chain of 7 or 8 DNFs in a row. He has had an awful season. Well, an awful couple seasons. Wavy Knife in, I don't know
As
if...
well as
I
General
think he was
Jake.
trying to serve his drive-through,
I think he was, yeah.
but I don't think he realizes you can't serve those under a safety car or virtual safety car, which has just ended. That is...
Oh no!
You shouldn't laugh, but that is cruel.
That
cruel
is
fate.
so unlucky.
Wookie, 9 temps nearly, yes, 9 temps clear of Brewmaster at the moment. Jay's already with a 3-second time penalty.
He's really being
Perez.
aggressive through these first couple of corners, but as you said,
Perez P3,
Perez.
followed by Rob. Helsey's lost a couple places on those mediums, but that is to be expected when the entire field is on softs. Hurdle holding up this pack of both Alpines, Night Owl, and I think both Mercedes are here as well. They are. And Rydell letting Rio fence them past.
Seems that rear fence trying to get some temperature into those tyres as well. Currently P10 now. An issue for an Alfa Romeo, that's Motorcycle.
It's been a rough day for him. I believe he's the person that Rob said earlier is on a wheel now. It is a steep learning curve, and it's very unfortunate for him. He's going to have to come back in, get a fresh new wing.
Oh, an issue for Sciatic Hurdle, and he's losing positions left, right, and centre, going really wide. And he, as mentioned, he's just losing so many positions. No damage, it seems. But
He's lost
gotta be
4
careful.
places and under pressure from Rydell now. DRS is enabled and will be active because the detection point is after the start, is on the start line actually, I
It
think.
is, yeah, just after it.
And up the inside, Night Owl going for a move on Jays into turn 1, not able to do it. Slots back in behind the Alpine. Rob has the fastest lap at the moment, but thanks to virtual safety car ending, people are all offset on that. Motorcycle into the pits to get his front wing changed. Wavy Knife coming through to serve his drive-through. A bad start for all three, well, both of those guys and General Jake, but they'll be looking to come back as the race progresses. Rio Fensom pressuring Night Owl now, who's all over the back of Jays. If Jays loses a little bit more time, he's just within the detection range for his teammate,
Night
so he
Owl.
will have DRS to help, but Night Owl will have it too, so will Rio. Will they be able
Look
to do
at the
anything?
run
Jace
Jable
doesn't...
has on Rydell. He's going for the move down the inside. Can he make it work?
Oh,
Can't,
not quite, but
unfortunately.
good driving from both. Jable leaving just enough space on the outside for the Mercedes. I think the ideal situation is that Jays loses that little bit more time.
like
I believe that's
Sector 1.
Minoy's had an issue. Sector 3, yes, Minoy fallen off the back of the pack. Not sure what happened there. Jays still just managing to stay within DRS range of his teammate. Halsey being passed by Honest Raccoon as well.
On the DRS straight. Nice and easy.
So Halsey's still going backwards on those mediums. Night Owl up the inside of Jays through turn 4. Jays leaving the door open, not seemingly wanting to defend that, just playing it safe. Seemingly knowing that Night Owl's faster, goes up the inside, gets a penalty for the track limits, but is going to fight it back. I take it back completely. He's not going to let Night Owl go. Rio sat here front row seats to the melee happening in front of him. Can he take advantage? Looking to the outside of Night Owl as they come onto a straight, backs out of it, sets up for the start for the DRS straight. Is he close enough to make the move? Night Owl using the DRS and the slipstream from Jays, who doesn't have any. Night Owl flies by, gets it done before the braking zone.
Jay has just gone straight on and into the wall.
I think he may have been caught out a little there by Night Owl. Night Owl was clear of Jays. We've got a virtual safety car, probably for the debris from Jays there.
Yep.
But Night Owl did move across right as they entered the braking zone. May have caught Jays out on his braking point, and obviously the loss of traction at the front end with the dirty air.
Sorry, Remaster into the pits on the
Sure,
sub
this is a set of
compound.
hearts.
You'd have to think it would be. It's
Doesn't
a set
seem
of
like there's
mediums.
any. Oh, is he banking on safety cars?
Maybe is the Haas of Callum Levin thinking the same? Mediums are the compound ready for the Haas. And he has a penalty. What happened there? He just stopped.
Wait, who has what?
I don't know. Callum 11 made us stop. It didn't look like he had to let anyone by. And
May have had a
just stopped.
5-second time penalty from Rydell for a collision with J-Wall under the virtual safety car. J-Wall completely lost his front wing.
Oh no!
Something's happened between those two.
DRS
The
re-enabled.
virtual safety
Oh,
car
look
has
at
gone
this!
in.
Fight for P6. Look at this.
Static Hurdles jumped Rio. Got a great launch on the restart there. Now Rio sneaking back up on the inside, becoming the outside, but he gets the job done into the corner. DRS open on all three of these cars. I don't think Night Owl has any. I'm curious what happened to J-Wall, but he's now going to have to limp back to the pits this whole lap with no front wing. That's going to be a rough time for him. Night Owl managing to hold on just in front of this trio of Mercedes. It's an Aston, but we know the secrets.
We all know the secrets. Seems to
They
be a
didn't
little
design
gap.
the chassis, they bought it
Oh,
from
there's an
the
issue
front
for
sh-
Motorcycle, I think,
That's
again.
Motorcycle again.
Very
Yeah, he's
unfortunate.
had an off. Yep, front wing gone again on that Alfa Romeo. It's very unfortunate. Halsey and Honest Raccoon just sticking together right now. They're pulling away from this pack behind them. And speaking of the pack behind them, Rio Phantom up the inside, does the same thing Night Owl did to Jays. Night Owl nearly going into the back of the Mercedes. Rydell has passed Static Hurdle as well, so 2 moves for the Mercedes in the space of the same straight. And someone who has snuck their way into the points. A quiet little race for both Williams, currently sat 10th and 11th.
They must be absolutely loving that. Remaster getting himself a time penalty. I'm not sure when he got that.
I believe he got that within the last lap. It was fairly recently. It was after his pit stop he picked it up. And he's putting the pressure on lots now. He's going to be all over the back of that Williams very soon. Helsey is chasing down the Alpine, but not quite able to do much to him yet. I don't think the crossover has quite come between the softs and the mediums. Rio Fenson pulling away from Night Owl as well. Sadik Hurdle takes back 8th place from Rydell as they come down into the chicane. Brewmaster, DRS open on fresh mediums. Makes the move look fairly easy past lots. That is what DRS will let you do. And now he chases after her teammate with Shaman. Nice Raccoon. Oh, Motorcycle retiring in the pit lane. Oh, this could be awkward. Hopefully everyone is aware. Okay, there's a little gap coming up. Thank God. Honest Raccoon managing to keep the pace in the straight surprisingly well. Rydell re-overtakes Sciatic Hurdle. They're trading DRS. Hurdle holds it around the outside. Rydell thought he had the job done. Hurdle was still alongside. Gets slightly forced off the circuit, but keeps it there. Now around the outside again. Rydell once again forcing him wide there.
Wow, what a little battle we have here.
The Fernando Alonso school of defending nearly goes for round 3. That was Sciatic Hurdle that goes wide that time. More on his own. Oh, and then he turns in and hits Rydell. Early on the turn-in from the Aston Martin. Nearly spins, manages to hold on to it, but that is a little clumsy from Hurdle there.
And as you mentioned before, Rydell without a helmet.
Yep.
Just a little loss.
It's a risky move.
Risky, especially when you're
Just
bumping
trying
into
to
other
save
cars.
Wookie. Probably worth reminding everyone who is leading this race, and that is Wookie, 3 seconds clear of the next car, which is Perez, who's being slightly caught by Rob. The gap was 2 seconds about a lap ago. It's now coming down 1.9, not by much. It's staying fairly steady. Helsey once again gonna have DRS on Raccoon. DRS open. He was half a second back. Hurdle goes into the pits, seeming like he wants to get off of these softs a bit early.
Oh, sniff it. He had a nice little peek down the inside of Honest Raccoon. Wasn't able to do anything. An issue.
Jay's out of the race.
Jays is
in
out
the
of
wall
the
in
safety
sector
car.
3.
Asciatic Hurdle comes into the pits.
This could be very good for Sciatic Hurdle. Looks like he's just... I think he may have... I don't know what happened there. That's an unusual one.
8 laps in, 3 cars out of the race. Is this Xbox? This is absolutely Xbox.
Wait.
There is a link in the bio, I believe, of the Switch. If you want to join the Discord, then you can absolutely do so. There is an Academy section right now, which will eventually, I believe, turn into a tier 3.
Is it only BST? Yes, we only run the races at, I believe it's 8 PM BST currently, which will switch to GMT in a couple weeks' time when the clocks move around again.
Yeah.
Someone worth noting is that Wavy Knife has jumped in the pits to take advantage of this safety car, put on a fresh set of mediums. And this is one of those situations where, like I mentioned earlier, the safety car can make or break strategies. This could be great for those already on the soft tires. They can come in, put on a set of...
Oh!
Cheeky!
That is... 5-star, and there's the 5-second penalty.
He's thrown it away.
He's thrown it all in the bin.
So, some people may not know this, so we should probably mention this. Just so people know and learn. Under safety car and virtual safety car, you actually aren't held to delta when you come into the pit lane. So, Helsey choosing to make the move where he did was kind of smart, because as soon as they get into the pit entry, you technically are allowed to overtake. This has been done in real life by drivers like Sebastian Vettel.
Yep.
It's a cheeky move. I'm not going to pretend like it's not cheeky, but it is technically legal. But then Helsey managed to get a speeding penalty, and that is let's throw away what he has gained from that.
Yeah. I would like to point out, we do have people who drive in this league who are from America and Canada. As we see of Gifted Feather, Rocky Chop, we had D Baker as well. It's just it would just be a lot earlier.
I know a US league, but I believe the grid is currently full for the season they're going into at the moment.
Yeah.
Because they race at on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. But I believe the grid is currently full, so even if that works, there's not a slot at the moment.
Yeah, we also race, so we have Tier 2 on Mondays and Tier 1 on Sundays.
Oh,
so if you have the pace for Tier 1, then I'm sure everything would be absolutely fine, but obviously you'd have to go through the Academy and Tier 3, Academy or Tier 3 process first to see where we feel like your pace is, and then go from there, really. If it isn't, I feel like it's worth a try, because this league is actually a lot of fun to race in, I feel. But
obviously time zones are a bit annoying at times.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Just to quickly get back to the race for a moment, we have Rio, Night Owl, and Rydell have chosen to stay out. Wookie just got a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Rydell under the safety car. I'm not sure what happened there. Brewmaster has stayed out on his 4-lap old mediums. So has Callum. Those should be fine. They're not going to fall apart instantly. Halsey did pit off of his mediums onto a set of hards, feeling this was the better choice than to try and stick out on the medium to soft strategy. Sadek Hurdle, also on a set of hards now. Lots waited a lap before pitting, but has now pit onto a set of mediums. Although she may have waited because I think Shaman pitted as well. That would actually make sense. It's not, but it's not fun when like most of the laps are under safety car, but you know, that's on the drivers more than anything else.
Exactly.
Like, if the races can be done without people crashing, then like, obviously we wouldn't have safety cars, but you know, a couple incidents. On a Sunday or Monday. Safety car in this lap.
Let's ride on board. I'm gonna ride on board with Wookie, I think, on this one, because I'm still able to see Rio Fensum. Start this. Be part of the restart of this safety car. But here we go. Rio Fensum is off, and he was off, and Night Owl was still warming up his tires. Rydell now right on the back. Oh, so is Rydell right on the back of Night Owl. Perez right on the back of Wookie. Brewmaster nowhere near able to have any sort of looking to make a position on Perez or
Raccoon
Wookie.
trying to go around the outside of Halsey.
He's
Doesn't
down the
quite get the
inside
job
now.
done, but back up the inside for turn 4 and gets the job done.
Yellow
Mediums
flags.
versus
It's
hards.
lots with an issue. 3-second time penalty for Rio Fensum. Now not doing any sort of good. A second gap now between Rio Fensum and Night Owl. Rydell still holding in there, half a second behind Night Owl. Wookie slowly climbing up. Anyway, righty,
Sorry, I was just...
Yeah.
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 Wookie
well,
now putting pressure on the Mercedes of Rydell. He has Perez and Brewmaster fairly close together behind him as well. Wookie looks to the outside, not able to get there.
Deep.
Fresh mediums versus old mediums. Round the outside for Wookie. Can
This
he
could be-
make it work?
Oh.
Lovely move. Rydell gets out of shape. Perez nearly into the back of him. He's going to look to the inside now on the Mercedes. Not quite able to get there. Little nudge to the back of Rydell. He's got a pack of cars just swarming him now.
Yes.
Some team orders at play there. Night Owl letting Wookie go. We saw that in Australia as well, and this is a great time to do it here.
And look at this Brewmaster now past Rydell. But Rydell's still, they're side by side going into turn 2. And look,
together.
Rydell's kept caught sleeping here. And Rob has taken
Go for
full
the
advantage
cheeky
of
one
it.
on the outside.
Anonymous
Lovely
Raccoon's
move
now
from
here.
Rob.
Oh dear! Rydell is not having a great time at all and is losing position after
Being
position.
mugged.
Being
Now he's got
completely mugged.
Halsey coming after him.
Oh dear.
Night Owl surely will be pitting soon, so he's going to be playing rear gunner for Wookie until then. Wookie already pulling nearly a second on his teammate, closing up to the back of Rio Fensom very quickly. Perez on the back of the second McLaren.
Oh, I'm sorry to butt in again, but Halsey trying to make the move in Rydell. Great placement of great positioning by Rydell for these corners, despite Halsey looking like he's going to make another move now. But Callum trying to nip in. And look, there's more contact. Rydell seems to have pushed Halsey a little bit wide there. It looks to be all fair game at the end, but Halsey does end up making a position. Can Callum now make the move on Rydell? Rydell really struggling on the safety car restart. And look at this launch by Callum 11.
Oh, big wiggle from Wavy in the background as well. Callum 11 gets the job done. Puts Rydell out of line. And hold on, what's that happening up ahead? Perez goes past Night Owl. Brewmaster, Rob.
Everyone's
And on his
passing Night Owl.
Raccoon,
Maybe
just
Night Owl was
flown
caught the Rydell syndrome here. What's going on?
These used tyres just aren't working out for him. Rydell manages to hold off Hurdle down the front straight. Although he's under pressure again. Hurdle looking to the inside now. Wavy Knife on the back of this pair. Looks to the outside, trying to see if there's a gap that opens anywhere. He's keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, rinsing
Hurdle's
the
done well
ERS.
to hold it around the outside. Still side by side for these two. This is great racing. We see Hurdle go side by side with one of the Mercedes. He goes very very wide and gets the position. But now Rydell will have DRS against the Aston Martin, but does he have anything to actually fight him with? Or will Wavy get a shot at the Mercedes? Oh,
damage!
Aggressive defending from Hurdle.
And that's an end plate missing. Left end plate missing for Rydell.
And now Wavy's got the pair of them.
And that's a front wing gone!
What has happened here? Now what was that? Oh, and Hurdle's just crashed.
Hurdle's out of the race! What's just happened?
General Jake with the most unsafe entry I've ever seen. He's just brake-checked Minoy, who's also done the same. These lads need to know how to enter a pit lane. They've both got 5-second penalties for a collision. Good. Because that was silly from the pair of them. Safety car has been deployed, so they were desperate to get in the pits, but that was...
Wavy Dive nearly crashes into the safety car.
That was very silly from Jake and Minoy. I don't know what either of them would...
I didn't
trying to
get a
do
full
there.
good view of it, but I did see when Minoy got the wing damage, as he got the wing damage.
Well, you know how the pit entry is before the second to last corner?
Did they completely cut it?
They didn't seem to remember that, and they entered it between the second to last and the last corner, and just cut across there, and then General Jake came to a stop to avoid breaking the pit lane speed limit, and ended up brake checking Minoy and breaking Minoy's front wing and giving them both a 5-second penalty, which is silly by the pair of them.
Wow. 4-lap old medium. Does Rio Fensom come in for the softs? You'd have to think he might have to, because of
I think he does. I think we're close enough to the point where, like, Night Owl has made those softs go 13 laps. I think we're in the range where Rio could pit and just take a set of softs to the end from here. And as I say that, there he goes into the pit lane. Brewmaster stays out, Night Owl comes in, understandable. Halsey coming in, probably to put on a set of mediums. Callum following him in for a fresh set of tyres. Or maybe they're all going for softs. Wavy Knife
I
stays
feel
out.
like they should put on the softs. So Rio puts on the softs.
Softs for Rio.
Softs
Makes sense,
for
he
him.
needed to.
Mediums
For Night Owl, he needed to. He had only used the softs so far.
Is that, yeah, that's softs for
Softs
Halsey.
for Halsey. Also a 5-second penalty for Halsey being served. So that's smart by him, get that out of the way. Medium set going on to the Haas of Callum. Lads, let's just stop that, man. Come on now. No need for that nonsense. Alright, somebody don't get the message the first time. Have a nice hour late in the naughty box.
In the
No, I'm
naughty
sorry,
box goes.
We said it earlier, right?
Yeah. I'm just
Like,
I just
we
laughed
don't
at
want to
the
deal
naughty
with
box.
that. None of that here.
Yeah.
I time it out when, like, I timed it out just to, like, clear it, just purge the messages, and then you guys keep going. I'm just gonna time you out.
Yep.
Like, I don't care about this whole jinx situation. I don't have anything to do with it. I don't care about it, but I'm just not dealing with it here. Quite simple.
Exactly. Positive vibes only in the chat. General Jake saying you should have waited next lap to pit. Probably.
Yeah, probably. That would have been the smarter option. But, oh, Lot's getting a 5-second penalty for a collision with J-Wall. How has Lot's had a collision with J? Oh, wait, she's up in 7th. Wait, Jay was in 11th. Oh, Jay was in the pits. What on earth happened there? Lots has lost part of her front wing. I wouldn't be surprised to see her come back in the pits, but the safety car may be back in, maybe in this lap, so I don't know.
Who knows? Let's see our top gainers today. So we have Lots up 12 positions. Rio Fencem up 6 positions. NXR Manoy up 6 positions. There's actually a lot of drivers who have stuck to position here. Wookie, Honest Raccoon, Callum 11, Rydell, General Jake, and Jable. All in the same position. Paris.
Worth remembering though that Rio, Night Owl, Callum, Halsey, Minoy, Rydell, General Jake have all just come into the pits.
Wow.
But they could be a threat here. We saw how much both Mercedes, well, especially Rydell and Night Owl, both those two struggled on 11 lap old tyres on the last restart. And on this restart, currently in P3, we have Brewmaster on a set of 10 lap old mediums. Could he face the same fate that those two did?
Exactly. Safety car in this lap, and General Jake has made 4 stops this race.
I think he's been probably stopping under every safety car, just getting a fresh set or something. I don't know.
Maybe. 30 people in the channel is what we absolutely love to see. But we're going to ride on board with Perez as Wookie. We're going to see how good of a start Wookie has. I think Wookie's already gone.
Yep, he's already gone. The pack's checking up. Lots is going into the pits because she needs to replace her front wing. She nearly misses the pit entry. This is going to ruin her race. Down the order she plummets. She'll go back to dead last.
Perez was able to keep up, and look, he could make the move early on here.
Trying to go to the inside. Wookie putting the squeeze on him. Perez not able to get alongside. Looks to the outside there. Still not able to get there.
Oh, what a move this could be. But Wookie does have the inside line, remember. So Perez
does have the
instantly
inside.
at the disadvantage, and Wookie does
And he has to
keep
give it up.
position.
Brewmaster. I thought maybe he'd be in trouble on those 10-lap-old mediums. I was wrong. He's keeping the pressure on. Rob's right behind him. Raccoon there as well. Wavy Knife up into 6th place after his absolutely horrid start to the race. He could be in with a shout here. Rio Fensom's up there after a horrible qualifying. He's in 7th place on a set of fresh soft tyres. Night Owl on a set of fresh mediums. Halsey on softs as well. This top 10 could change completely before the end of the race.
Absolutely. Honest Raccoon approaching, not able to make any sort of move, but he's getting real close to that Aston Martin. Yellow flags, and I think it's for Shaman.
No, that's lots out of the race.
Yeah. Safety car out again.
Safety car deployed again. Lots coming out of the pits, I guess, on fresh mediums. I guess they may have been cold and struggling for grip. I'm not entirely sure. But
and into the
that's
pits goes Honest Raccoon.
her out of the race.
Softs.
It has to be. Set of softs for Raccoon. Everyone else choosing to stay out.
Do you think it's a smart move? He will be back at the grid.
He will be at the back. I think this play is risky now. I think if others pitted with him, it would have been a better choice. But being the only one to go there is going to make it much more difficult for him to get through the field.
But it's not so much of a risk if you are Shaman.
Nope, Shaman was running P15 when the safety car was deployed, so just put on those softs, see what you can do. That was weird. So, Rookie maintains the lead on that restart. Not sure what on earth happened to, I have no idea what happened to Lots there. It was very weird.
Very, very odd. Maybe just simply a little bit of loss of grip and traction, maybe a little bit of oversteer, who knows? But under the wonderful looking Aston Martin safety car.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've just seen something in the Discord. Hurdle posting clips of himself in the incident report.
Wait, was he reporting himself?
Yes, for the situation with Rydell. He put the clip of his defense, and then he went to clip it. The game pauses obviously when you open the guide, which made his AI pull back onto the racing line and brake check Rydell, which is what cost Rydell his win. And then he just crashed himself out of the race. Oh, wait. It's clear happening. It didn't go AI as...
Apparently his wheel just stopped working.
Oh, yeah. He pressed the home button to record what happened and it didn't go into AI, which is why he just crashed out. Fair enough.
Very odd series of events.
Very unusual. Still under safety car. Hopefully this should be coming in probably at the end of this lap.
Did you guys catch the incident with me and Wavy a while ago? This was between Shaman and Wavy.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I do have I have a stream going of my view, just so I can go back and clip anything I catch that was missed on the main stream, so I can grab that. If I did catch it on there, I can have a look.
Well, I mean, whilst we have this safety car out, should we do a cheeky 30-second ad because I can do it? We'll absolutely give a 30-second ad because we're savages out here.
Yep, that gives you a time for a drink.
Wonderful. Da-da-da-da-da. Ice Cream the best of NXR at the moment? Is he the best
I think so.
of NXR of all time?
Uh,
I don't think anyone could have beat Season 1 Bruno. He was a different animal.
I don't know, it depends on like how good Season 1 Bruno is.
I'd love to
compared
see
to
that
the level of the league now.
Maybe, yeah.
Because the question is, if Bruno is still the same pace as he used to be, just the league has built up around him, then there we go, safety car confirmed in this lap. Everyone going to be taking it easy, slowing down, leaving space. Ravy nearly overtaking Rob. That's not leaving space.
That is the complete opposite.
Waiting for the safety car to get back to the pit lane so that they can accelerate again. Now, we've seen Wookie go early the last couple times, and he does it again, goes early. Safety car is in the pit, so he's free to go. And everyone takes off.
Last time.
He gets a good restart. Brewmaster not too far behind Perez. Those soft tyres, they've had maybe one lap of use, and he's planning to use every bit they have left, looking to the inside. Not quite able to get there on Wavy. Rydell, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. It's unfortunate for him.
See how he performs on the soft compact. He's got Manoy up next to try overtake.
Night Owl putting the pressure on. Got a big train of cars here. Again, this top 10 still very much able to completely change before the end of the race. Wookie had a great restart there. Although Perez hanging on, Brewmaster as well. Neither of them really losing too much to each other. Although Rob getting right up behind the Alfa Romeo now for third place. Rob looking for the podium, looking to extend his championship lead. With Scrivs not here and Halsey down in 8th place, this will be great for his championship.
Here we go, Halsey, on the topic of Halsey, let's see, he sends it down the inside of Night Owl.
Lovely move.
Great move, able to place his car perfectly when Night Owl was trying to form some sort of switchback.
Softs versus mediums as well, that'll work. That'll always work in the favour of Halsey in that situation.
Absolutely.
Allowing him a bit of a better exit off the corner. Protecting from that switchback. As we head on to the start straight once again. Honest Raccoon, he's on a charge. He's up to 12th place. He's just overtaken Manoy. Now he's going for a move on General Jake down the start straight. The Alpine is flying. P11 for the reserve. Oh!
One yellow flag, and that's Shaman with an issue.
Oh, yeah, Shaman is out. How on earth has he crashed there?
I don't know. I think he was fine after the incident, and I'm sure he either crashed into the wall or after.
He was... I saw him spinning, and he may have spun into the wall after the initial contact with the inside wall, but very unusual. Not entirely sure what happened there. Also, this is a Wookie pulling a little bit more now, just over a second ahead of Perez, but the rest of this pack, every car from 2nd down to 12th is separated by less than a second. Make that 11th. Raccoon's pulling away from General Jake as he goes for a move on Rydell. DRS open on the Alpine round the outside.
Oh!
Squeeze. Oh, went a little deep.
Now.
Oh, Perez.
Perez is out of the race!
What has happened there?
I have no idea. Brewmaster was closing up to him, but you wouldn't think Brewmaster would do anything, right? As Rydell is now into the pits.
Wait, DRS wasn't even available. Honest Raccoon was making that move without DRS. Oh. Oh no. Wookie kicking up a bit of debris from where Shaman crashed as Rob dives up his inside with the aid of DRS, moving into second position. Wavy Knife now going to look at maybe taking away third place from Brewmaster. Can Brewmaster defend? His tyres are a little bit older than everyone else's. Speaking of older tyres, Rio Fensum is putting the pressure on Wavy. Him and Halsey on the soft tyres.
Not giving up this title battle, you'd have to think. Only, I say only 40 points, but I feel like it's quite easy to get those 40 points right back, especially when you have 5 races to go. This is massive.
I mean, it's also worth remembering Rio Fensum was the championship leader and looked like the favourite to win until he missed the past couple races. He is back now and is putting the pressure on, trying to see if he can find a way past Wavy. Brewmaster trying to have a go at Rob, not able to get there. Wavy boxed in behind him. Rio's got nowhere to go. Halsey looking for a switchback, not able to find a gap either. It's just a roadblock of cars. Halsey up the inside of Rio though, into the chicane. Rio hangs on round the outside.
Oh,
Halsey looking to get a good
all out of shape, and Night Owl's taking advantage of this.
Wookie,
Slick.
3 seconds clear thanks to the battling happening behind him. DRS will be open for all of this train. Here they come. Honest Raccoon gets a 3-second time penalty. But no real moves being made. Rob must have been absolutely rinsing his ERS down that straight. Either that or he had a great exit. And he's trying to build the gap to Brewmaster. Rio, once again, in the middle sector, going to try and use those soft tyres as best he can to basically pull into the slipstream of Wavy, who got a bit of a wiggle out of the corner. Maybe see if he can try and make a difference and make a move on Wavy on the second DRS straight. But Rio is not gaining as much as he would like on those tyres. Don't know if he's already used up the best of them and is just sort of leveled out in terms of pace between the 2 tyres. Night Owl closing, not quite. Very much got a DRS train happening here. Rob is managing to just stay ahead of Brewmaster enough to hold on to that lead, or onto that second place.
Is Halsey, sorry.
Halsey tried it again, same move he tried with Rio. Wasn't able to make it work. He might make it work this time as he goes up the inside into the last 2 corners, gets the job done. Did Night Owl play this perfectly though, because he'll have DRS on Halsey coming down the start straight, but Callum is right behind him as well. Will Halsey have DRS? No. Goes to the inside. Night Owl looking to the outside. Callum trying to follow him through. Slight bit of wheel banging. Nothing too bad. Halsey does hang on, but that red light is blinking. Low on ERS for the AlphaTauri.
Oh, down the inside, Callum 11. Able to make the move stick as well. Incredible little move, and that's given a little bit of breathing space for Halsey to try really push on.
Minoy into the pits as Rydell sets the fastest lap of the race. He's down in 12th place after having to pit to repair some damage. Unfortunate for him, he was looking very strong here. Honest Raccoon has managed to find himself in the points even after the issues he's had. Rob still slightly pulling away from this pack, but the ERS light flashes the sign of a weakened car when it comes to defense now, with the lack of DRS that he will have. Although Wavy also lowered ERS, will he be under pressure from Rio Fensum? Brewmaster seems okay, no light flashing on the Alfa Romeo. Nothing coming off the Mercedes either, so those two looking like they're managing their ERS just that little bit better. Although Rob, very good in that final sector, pulls the gap to 8/10 over Brewmaster, who will be really under pressure from Wavy here. DRS open on both the Ferrari-powered cars. The gap to Wookie out in front has seemed to stagnate, sitting around 3 seconds, not gaining too much.
Callum 11 does make the move on Halsey. Both on I'd say kind of similar ERS. Now is this the time for Callum to push? Night Owl 3-second time penalty. That won't do him any world of good.
Master
But
goes wide.
what we'd love to know is if that time penalty that Wookiee has is only 3 seconds. If it is, then
I
I'm
will
sure
say,
it's fine.
earlier he got a 5-second under safety car that he hasn't served, but with 5-second penalties, we don't know obviously what happened in those situations, and that may be adjusted after the fact for like if it was an unwarranted penalty to Wookiee. I don't know if he's gotten anything else on top of that, but
This is a massive chance for Wavy Knife. They're filling
Knife.
today to see if he can slot himself into any sort of good positions.
has a little look, not quite close enough, but if he can get... Rob is surviving here purely on his final sector, I think, because he's got low ERS compared to the rest. His red light flashing, none of theirs is, apart from Wavy, but Wavy has the DRS from Brewmaster to help him along. But Rob, every lap, pulling the gap to about 0.8 of a second by the time they finish the lap. So he's just gaining time in the corners. He's seemingly got the better pace out of this group. At least compared to Brewmaster. We don't know if Brewmaster is holding up the cars behind. But that is going to be a huge help to him if he can keep this up. To just keep alive for these last 2 laps as Brewmaster goes wide again.
Not sure if that's helping or hindering him because the X's are doing him quite kindly, going wide in those corners. But other than this little train for P2, oh, Brewmaster goes wide again. Can Wavy take any sort of advantage out of this? I think the slipstream from Rob is just is towing Brewmaster along, it seems.
I think Brewmaster doesn't quite have the pace right now. It may be because of his tyres, it may be from, like, maybe just Wavy's got that bit better pace than Brewmaster, I'm not sure. But the DRS and slipstream from Rob down these straights is keeping him ahead of Wavy, because he definitely doesn't have the pace to challenge Rob as the gap grows again.
Here we go,
Back
final
up to
lap
the
of the
8
race.
tenths, 9 tenths now.
But look who's
favour
caught
of
up to
Rob.
this little battle. Callum 11 and Halsey. And Night Owl. All of these drivers. Look at this battle. This is just for second. The red
Thing
light
is-
for Rob is flashing. The red light for Brewmaster. Wavy. Rio Fensum. Everyone's
Using
lights.
everything.
They're using everything they've got.
The question is, though, can you actually make any moves here? Because the DRS, it's easy enough to overtake a car without it, but if you and the car you're fighting and the car chasing you all have it, you're kind of just holding station. You're not going to really gain much. Rydell, 3-second time penalty. He's down in 12th. It's not going to make too much of a difference. Wookiee, 3.9 seconds clear at the moment. He is on his own. If he does just have 3 seconds, then he is safe for now. We don't know about other penalties. Rob has cleared Brewmaster by enough to be safe. Brewmaster still just getting DRS though off of Rob. Wavy can't go anywhere.
Will
Rio
anyone
can't
make
get anywhere.
any moves? It doesn't look like
Oh,
it.
Night Owl and Halsey side by side into the chicane. Halsey holds on.
And I'm gonna... Oh,
I'll
yeah,
keep an eye on
Niall
this.
doesn't send it. But here we go, final couple of corners.
Rio goes wide. Callum gets up the inside.
It's a massive move. Brewmaster! Oh, I thought that was another 3-second time penalty. But it's Rob who
Wookiee.
wins the race. Wavy P2, Wookiee P3, Halsey P4, Callum 11 P5, Rio Fenson P6, Brewmaster P7 after all of that. Those penalties really bit him. Because he crossed the line in P3. Niall P8, General Jake P9, Jable snuck up into P10.
Penalties for Raccoon, knocking him out there.
Rydell P12 and NXR Manoy P13. Wow, only 2 attempts away was Honest Raccoon away from getting a point tonight. Brewmaster, look how close it's been. Quite incredible that. But what a race, what a win for Icelandic Rob.
Well, we'll say provisional win because
Yeah.
obviously being only 1.9 seconds ahead of Wavy, that definitely means that 5 seconds came into play. So depending on what happened there with with Wookie, sorry, things may change. But Rob, currently your race winner. We won't know 100% until the stewards do their business later in the week, but for now, Rob.
I just want to see if someone is in the chat right now. Have we got a 31st Alley in the chat that would like to do a cheeky bit? Oh no, he's not in the chat, is he? This is very, very upsetting.
Is Yaps here?
Yaps is playing Foot Champs.
God damn it, Yaps.
God damn Yaps. God damn it.
Imagine playing FIFA instead of doing your own league. Yeah.
I'm sending
Wait,
a message to the
Oh, wait, hold on.
31st Alley.
Oh yeah, Callum's been hit with the glitch again. I'm looking at him and Halsey. Neither had penalties, but he was ahead of Halsey at the end.
8 seconds.
So
yeah.
something has happened there with Halsey. Not Halsey. With Callum. So Callum seemingly P4. Not entirely sure what happened there.
And we can manage a prediction. Will Wookie win?
What? Maybe? This has become a very difficult prediction now.
What do? What do?
That is an unusual one.
What do I do, guys? Do I say yeah or absolutely not? What are we feeling in the chat today? How do we feel? Are we feeling?
Technically,
I mean, on the leaderboard, on the timesheets, it says he did not win. So for that reason, the outcome is absolutely not.
right. We should probably get these 3 in here. Seems like we do not have an interviewer, so
That is quite the shame.
I guess we're gonna have to do it.
Alright.
Let's see. Let's grab Mr. Roberto, Mr. Knife, and Chewbacca.
Alright, wait, who was P3? It was Wookie, wasn't it?
Wookie showed up. Well, Wookie came in P3. Yeah, so I think that's. Yeah, I was wondering what happened with that because.
Basically, like Rydell, he was just going really slow under the safety car, and like I was being paranoid of the car behind. So, like, if I slam on the brakes in that situation, then Perez is going straight into the back of me. So, and we barely even touched, to be honest, and none of us got affected. So, it's just one of those things.
Fair enough. I guess we'll start with you, Rob, since the game has declared you winner.
Yeah,
obviously,
it says he won.
as we
I'll take the gift.
mentioned on commentary, like things could change. But how was that race for you?
It was.
7th to 2nd or 1st?
Do you know what? I think I made the best of a tough situation. 'Cause I hate this track. I really struggle to find a rhythm. So, and I compromised my setup by running 10 rear wing as well. So I was a goner on the straights, and yeah, it was tough. I was just trying to hang on to Wookie. Obviously, Wookie checked out, but Perez and Brewmaster, those two are absolutely unreal today. I was just trying to hang on to the back of them, really. I had Raccoon behind me for a while, and I thought he was going to pass me, and then I think he got contact and pitted. But then as soon as Perez spun and crashed out himself, I was like, I've got to get Rue on this straight. Because I saw he had a penalty and Wavy Knife was close behind, and I was like, Wavy will send it on me. I know the kid. He'll absolutely send it on me any chance he gets. So I need to get past Rue and use him as a buffer, but Rue was just all over me. So it was the most stressful run to the end, but I'm happy. No pens, so I made the best of today. And Josh was mega. I had no hope of catching him, so GG to him.
Yeah. Well,
Fair enough.
Wookie being absolutely insane, especially last week and now this week. Luckily, things didn't turn out as they did last time out.
Let's not talk about it.
It was quite the nightmare, but I feel like we can't talk about it now. Talk us through it. Go on.
What, this week or last week? Please not last week.
Let's start with last week. I want to hear the pain. Come on. I've been forced to do interviews. Now you're feeling the repercussions.
I've only got one word answer for last week, and that's yeah. That's about it.
Oh dear.
It do be like that.
It do be like that. All right, go with that. Talk us through this race today then.
Today, I just chained my inner vibe Hazard.
Oh,
Went for it. He was actually here helping me with the steering wheel.
oh, dude.
I'm
your
being
lap.
serious.
Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
I'm 100% serious. I'm not offing.
Shut up.
I can confirm.
No, but credit goes to Wilsey because that was his setup.
Carried by Wilsey.
Yeah,
What can I say?
pretty much. Oh, that race for me was pretty much doing like laps in clean air. There wasn't really much apart from overtaking after pitting under the safety car.
Show off.
No, I'm just saying how it is. There's no showing off.
Oh, dear.
Well, congratulations, because fairly dominant race today. To be, in all honesty, I didn't really look like anyone
Who
was going to
cares?
be
You've
able
got
to.
the national treasure of Wavy Knife here. Nothing's more important than that.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, Wavy, coming in as a reserve for Ferrari today.
Yeah, your boy's back.
Yeah, straight on the podium. How was that?
That was alright. I got jump start at start 'cause I thought I'd follow Callum's AI because he jump started. Hanging on the safety cars, I think, I'll set the driver didn't serve it, so I've gone from last, served it after the VSC, and then it's just been sending it from there. Obviously the safety cars helped and Perez spinning also helps, but and it was just keeping with Rob and Rue, and Rio was just pushing me through that. Tiring, but yeah, I'll take that any day.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, yeah, okay, congrats on the P3. Hopefully you get to see more
Well, P2.
of this. P3,
Was it
P2.
P2?
It's one of them. They can all share a win today.
Either way,
Why
I'm
not?
proud of myself.
Yeah, podium either
You
way.
finished the race. That's what you love to see.
Yeah.
It's been on the
That's
knock
something
already.
big at me for
Rarity.
last.
Alright, I'm in a very savage mood. I do apologize. Right,
But,
anyway.
I think that was the dig at the other guy called Wavy.
Yeah, to be fair. Right.
Right.
Well, it was good talking to you, lads, and hopefully we can speak to you again. I think we got USA next up. How are you boys feeling about that?
Oh yeah.
I hate it.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Another podium
another
in a row.
That's if you reserve him, you cheeky little shit.
I mean, true.
Yeah, probably will. Hopefully.
There's normally someone missing.
Can we let White Paz reserve next week?
I might not be here next week.
You might not be here.
Oh.
I'm in,
Even
I'm
easier
in
with
Leeds in a
Wookie.
hotel, so I'm gonna try and take my Xbox with me. Hopefully the
Oh.
Wi-Fi's good enough.
No, you're not having that, mate.
Just use
But-
your mobile data.
So we'll see
It's
how
a
the
good
Premier
thing.
in Wi-Fi is.
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing Scrivs missed tonight, and then Halsey only getting 5th for you then, because championship.
Right, I want a bowl
That'll
of
help you out.
Cheerios, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Halsey
dip.
sucks.
Fair enough. Have a good night.
Alright, catch you guys later.
Thanks, boys.
I'll see you
Alright.
boys
Have a good
later.
night, guys.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I'll see you boys in a bit.
Ciao. Well, that was something. Wow. A minute ago, that guy Neil followed. Thank you very much for the follow. An hour ago, Queen Glitter Fairy. What in the... thank you very much for the follow. Hope you guys enjoy your stay. And wow, how about that? How about that? A very, very, very close race it ended up being. For what started to... You know, we had our battles here, there, and everywhere, but what matters is obviously where you finish at the end, and we're gonna obviously have a little review with all the penalties and everything. But you know, this is something I haven't done. Is there anything you want to plug, Mr. Galeforce?
Plug? No, I don't do anything.
You don't do anything, no. All right.
No.
Well, do you want me to do it for you? Don't worry, I got you. All right. So, Mr. Galeforce has a little YouTube and a little Twitch.
I don't go to the YouTube. I don't do much on it at the moment. Twitch is broken.
Twitch is broken, but
it doesn't let me upload.
It's a mess. 4 weeks ago, Jesus. Tier 1 Monaco. Oh,
I haven't been able to
dear.
upload my last races yet because like Twitch won't let me export it.
No. Well, okay.
It's awful.
Well, I
don't go.
was trying to be nice, but I guess we're not being nice today. I guess.
Only just charity.
Okay, all right. This is the last time you've seen Gale Force.
Get fired from commentary.
Looks like no one's doing commentary. But on the topic of commentary, if anyone does want to do commentary, then please let us know, because there will be vacant spots for the next season. So please do let us know. But if it's mainly for commentary, please just DM me. I think that's probably the best. Instead of just putting it into the... If you put in any sort of chat in the Discord, I'm never going to have time to read it, because every time I do end up checking the Discord, it says 300 plus messages. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to read every single one of these messages. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it from us. If you have, like I said, any queries, anything, please do let us know. Any ideas, please flood the ideas. And yeah, next week we'll be back with tier 1. Will be back on the Sunday on Halloween. I think it's on Halloween, is it not? Yes, it is. 31st on the Sunday, 8:30. Make sure you are here for USA, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, see ya.
Bye.